Hello my friends, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, May 25th, 2021. This is Jennifer. We are in the garage in front of my design wall today because, as you may have guessed, I've been working on my Year of Doom. Last week I told you guys that I organized a bunch of orphan blocks, and I did get those like all bagged up and sorted in the way that I want them. And I even went to Austin Creative Reuse on Friday and picked up a whole bunch of like white fabrics that have like bright colored speckles and things like that to use for sashing. And I ironed it and cut it all up, and I haven't done anything with it yet. But I did work on 2 blocks for my Year of Doom project. And as a refresher, Year of Doom is the 10th anniversary Project of Doom multi-fandom bookcase quilt-along, which you can also read on my t-shirt. So I am making 2 quilts that coordinate to go side by side on the bed that my husband and I have in our bedroom. So these are the 2 that I made. So my husband wanted an Egyptian themed block for his side of the quilt. He is an Egyptology student on nights and weekends through Oxford University online. Egyptology has been a long time love of his. So he sent me some titles of some books that he owns and other books that are like very famous Egyptology books. And I've made the first block. The second block is going to be all just book titles that will go beside this block. I also did a little research and I found that Anita Good Design has a beautiful Egyptology set of just a ton of different Egypt themed machine embroidery files. So I purchased that both for this and for other projects because, again, he is a massive fan of all things Egyptian. I mean, ancient Egypt is a topic that he can talk to you about for hours. So this is his block. This is the original POD block 3, also 2015 block 3. This is where there was a potion bottle, and this is a little Egyptian figurine. I cannot remember the name of it. I am sorry. And then this is a scarab beetle that both of these came from the Anita Good Design set. And then I did all of the titles for him in my design software. I'm just going to leave those there because I can't remember the full titles of any of these because they were a lot. This one was especially challenging. Fortunately, I had 1/4 inch font in my software that I was able to do this teeny tiny text with. So I also used POD block 3 for my side of the quilt, but mine is very different. This is the one I made for myself. This is, as you can see, it's a Linus Connection themed block. This is the Linus Connection heart. This is actually a button. I'll go in and put in like little dots for the button later. This is a variation on a pattern that I designed like 15 years ago. The original one did not have the button in it, but that is our heart, and I made that into a book. I'm kind of thinking of it like if I had a photo album. And then this idea I actually got from Susan. This is my rotary cutter pattern from My Favorite Things, which was a quilt along I did several years ago. And then I have Quilt for Good and Volunteer in my other titles. So this one, like my Talk to Me Tuesday block, this one is very special to me. I have a whole list of other blocks that are all themed that I want to make. My husband and I actually created a spreadsheet so we could kind of put like whatever we want to represent in there. Some of it is fandom, some of it is real life interests, and I think these are going to be 2 super duper special quilts by the time we're done. Unfortunately, you can see that I have 5 blocks here, 4 blocks here, and I need 30 blocks for each quilt, so it's a little bit slow going. But I've been intentionally not pressuring myself to get this done. I can't paper piece for as long as I used to just because like I have repetitive stress issues, which are under control at the moment. Lots of yoga is making a massive difference with that. But I still don't want to blow out my shoulders. So I'm taking my time and I do 1 or 2 blocks at a time and then I take a break. So anyway, I'm very excited with the way these are turning out. It's been really fun to work on such personal blocks. And as we have been doing all year long, there will be another pattern post tomorrow on Fandom and Stitches. Other than showing you guys my t-shirt, which came from the Fandom and Stitches Zazzle shop, all proceeds from our shirt sales go to prizes and to pay for the website. I don't make anything off of it. I thought it was too fun to not have one for myself because this is the anniversary t-shirt, and this is also the kind of thing I like to wear to quilt shows. Quilt Festival's happening this year in Houston, and there's a very good chance I'm gonna go, so this will probably be in my ensemble for the fall. That's it. You guys have a wonderful week. Have a crafty week. I'll see you next week. Bye.